everyone, I'm Britt Whitney, Director of CX Operations here at Indeavor. Today's topic is going to be software training. So effective and impactful software training is critical to ensuring adoption and return on your investment of any software that you roll out at your organization. Effective software training does not happen by accident. It happens when training is structured, relevant, and ongoing, and when it's designed around the people that actually do their jobs and interact with the software at hand. The first step is understanding that not everyone uses software in the same way, nor are they coming from the same starting point as a learner. So an administrator, a scheduler, a frontline manager, an hourly employee all interact with each platform differently. When you start by assessing the specific skills that each role needs, training becomes more practical rather than generic. That's why breaking out training into short, focused modules is the most effective approach. Smaller lessons are easier to absorb, less overwhelming, and fit more naturally into a busy workday. Structure alone isn't enough. Hands-on practice is where learning really sticks. People need a safe space to experiment, test scenarios, and make mistakes without risk in production. So real world exercises help connect the dots between software and daily work tasks in the system. At Indeavor, we support this through hands-on testing and classroom-style training for administrators so that teams can build confidence, have a resource there with them at the elbow to ask questions, all before they're live in production environments. Engagement is another critical piece. So training shouldn't feel like just a box to check. It should be interactive with elements like quizzes, challenges, applied exercises so that learners can stay engaged, involved, and focused throughout the process. Peer-to-peer learning also plays a big role here. Sitting in a classroom side by side, hearing the questions of your peers is really helpful for retention of content. Also, when teams share tips and tricks and learn from one another, adoption increases and knowledge begins to spread organically throughout your organizations out on the floor. It's important to keep in mind that everyone has different learning styles and that your training approach should include tactics for each style to hit on all learners. During an Indeavor implementation, we support users with our own learning management system, or LMS, called the Indeavor Learning Hub. So the Indeavor Learning Hub is a platform that allows you to assign training by role or function, track progress, see test result scores, and see where learners might need some additional support beyond the planned training. So with built-in analytics and personalized learning paths, teams are able to focus on what matters most, which is reinforcing the strengths of each learner and closing skill gaps where anyone is needing additional support before you're live. Most importantly, training shouldn't end at go live. So ongoing support is what keeps skills sharp as processes evolve, maturity begins to occur with the platform, and the platform expands and grows as does the organization. So easy access to guides, refreshers, support and coaching encourages continuous learning of your population, and folding all different software resources into a central hub that makes sense for your organization, as well as with a standardized onboarding path for new learners as they join your org is the best way to operationalize continuous learning. So when organizations combine structured learning, hands-on experience, engagement, as well as continuous support, backed with tools like classroom-style training or things like the Indeavor Learning Hub, software training really becomes impactful and effective, which is our collective goal, drives adoption, increases the return on investment that you get with any software platform, and ensures that you guys are getting real value from the purchase that you've made and the systems that you rely on every single day. So thanks so much.